back to World of Warships with your host, XBradTC. Some days, let me tell you, playing Warships on the weekend, man, you get a lot of guys that don't have a lot of experience. And that's fine. I mean, you got to play to learn how to play. But sometimes you just end up with teams that are less than optimal. A couple of days ago, I fought like 8 battles in one day, 7, maybe 8 battles in one day. And through a remarkable luck, I won every single battle I went into. I didn't always play well, I didn't always survive the battle, but my team won every time. Karma being karma, of course, that meant I was not going to win a single battle last night. And this was a bit of a heartbreaker. Now, I love the Wyoming for a couple of reasons. First, as a Tier 4 ship, you're either going to be in a Tier 3-4 fight or a Tier 4-5 fight. You're never going to be facing 2 tiers higher. And as a general rule of thumb, I'm not afraid to take on any ship in the game one-on-one in the Wyoming. Some of my gunnery here, not as good as I might have hoped. Alright, we're moving to defend the base. We're moving west on the map through our base. I'm trying very hard not to get outflanked by the enemy. They're pushing west very, very hard. Unfortunately, a good portion of my team is traveling northeast. Why? I don't understand. Generally, in a standard battle mode, your best bet is to defend the base. But they apparently want to do their own thing. I mean, there's, again, that's the weekend problem. People don't always do what's right. All right. Enemy destroyer. I believe that's a V-170. Focusing on me. I am really, unfortunately, he's just launched his torpedoes. I really don't want to get torqued by this guy. So, open fire, disappointing results. Having trouble getting the rounds into him. We're in self-defense mode. We've got him tagged up, but you know what? His torpedoes haven't reloaded yet, so we're just going to take this one on the chin. Hit the T key to repair damage. We actually hit the R key at the same time. We actually hit before the contact. It took a couple of seconds to notice that we were still flooding. There we go. Stop the flooding. Shrug it off. My general rule of thumb when I am fighting a battle is take out the cruisers first. Like that. Cruisers have a nasty tendency of burning you down. I was kind of hoping this guy would sit still for a little while, but no, he started moving. Cruisers tend to set you on fire and just generally be annoying asses. And while I routinely dispatch Phoenixes and Danes with a single shot, for some reason I am absolutely unable to kill this Goldberg. I mean, he's maneuverable, and I'm getting hits on him, but I'm getting very poor results. Okay, that was a bad shot. I just plain missed. But you'll notice somebody set me on fire. And dodge the torps, no biggie. Just gonna sit and burn a little while. Focus on the Neogi. He's sitting still. Very disappointing salvo here. Guy's sitting still, gets a full broadside, and what? I get 1 non-pen and a couple of bounces. What crap. Still, 2 kills, a couple of citadels, 33,000 damage. Not bad for so early in the game. Unfortunately, this St. Louis and I are working ourselves out of a position to be supported by the rest of the team. We're kind of on our own, so we're getting focused on here a bit, and I don't like that. Izuzuchi. And generally, I tend to focus my fire on who I think I have the best chance of dealing significant damage to at a given time. You know, 6,000 on a salvo isn't anything to be ashamed of. Not as good as I might have hoped, but all right. But like I said, I like to focus on the cruisers early because they tend to set me on fire, and that's where I tend to lose a lot of my health. So this Kohlberg is annoying the heck out of me. And this should be an easy shot. I mean, I take a shot like that at a Phoenix and I one-shot him every time. No, I get a couple of overpens and that's it. Very frustrating. I mean, just nickel and diming this guy. And every time I shoot, remember, I mean, that's, what, 33 seconds? I have to wait until I can shoot at something else? Low damage roll on a guy like this means I'm not doing damage to somebody else that I could be killing. I want to be done with this guy so I can start shooting at that Miyogi and killing him. Another very disappointing salvo. 2 hits, 1 pen, 1 non-pen, or over pen. I don't know, Kohlberg's just, I just can't seem to kill him. Everything else, you know, Danes, Caledons, Phoenixes, Omahas, you name it, they get one-shotted. I get so frustrated, I'm going to take a shot at the Izuzuchi again. And that's a little disappointing as well. And the Kohlberg set me on fire again. Alright, gotta ignore the Kohlberg for a little bit, focus on the Miyogi. You're getting right in that sweet spot where you can do a lot of damage to a battleship. And he's at an angle that's going to prove costly to him. There's a good shot. Good enough to pick up Confederate. Another couple of rounds into him. So he's gone from nearly full strength to about a third of his health in 30 seconds. He did set me on fire again, very annoyingly, and I'm going to have to let that one burn. Still, I've got a fair pool of health. Alright, guns are reloaded. Another salvo. Very disappointing here. I'm guessing, you know, only 2,400 off of 4 penetrations. I guess we're shooting into a damage-saturated area. Got a second fire burning on me, so my health is going down very rapidly, and I'm a long ways from getting my damage repair party back. But Miyogi's on very low health, and let's just polish him off. There we go. And he's done. Only took 1 penetration. Alright. There's that Kohlberg that's been annoying us this entire game. And he is on very low health. He's down to, what is that, 88 health? Not even going to give him a full broadside. Yeah, finally. How many times did I have to shoot at him? 5, 6 times? There's the Kuma. The Kuma annoyed me as well, but I just never got a good chance to fire a broadside at him. Didn't have a good chance there either, but we get lucky. Put a Citadel on him. That's good enough for a high caliber. Unfortunately, we're at critically low health. Use our damage repair ability. Would give us a fair amount of health. And we're in a very close fight with South Carolina, who promptly sets me on fire. That's pretty much going to negate everything my damage repair party was going to do. In the meantime, while my team was in the South, almost all of them managed to get wiped out. I don't know what they're doing. And we're getting capped. And we are not in a position to do anything about it. We might have a chance against the South Carolina. The guy's absolutely full health. But no, between being on fire, soaking up rounds at this close range, and you'll notice we're up against the western border. I'm out of options here. So what are we going to do? We're going to deal as much damage as we can. We're up, sitting on 4 kills. Tag them up with our secondaries, hope set them on fire. It's not going to happen. Do what damage we can. Just can't get a citadel. You know what? We're going for the ram. Unfortunately, he spots that and starts backing down. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in a turn. I can't make the turn. But as he's backing down and I'm turning, I'm seconds away from ramming him, which at our health levels probably is going to be enough to sink both of us. Here we come, here we come. We're so close, we're so close, we're so close, we're so close, we're so close. There we go. Oh, the enemy capped us. And we lost. 103,000 damage, 3 citadels, 58 gun hits, 1 secondary battery hit, 4 kills. Confederate, Die Hard, Dreadnought, Fireproof, High Caliber. And we lost. Very disappointing. Guys, I loved fighting this battle. I was disappointed to lose, but it was great fun. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe us on YouTube. Thanks.